Hi everyone. Today we're gonna show our Lego rooms because we have two rooms full of Legos. So we're gonna make a quick tour. So here we got a dragon mock and a demon mock with a lot of sorcerers because it will be in a future mock. I want to build a big magic academy for my castle mock that we're gonna see later. The demon mock, it will be in my castle mock in the hell under the table. Okay, so we're gonna go. This is it's like piece that we need to sort of. It's random things. We have sets that we don't know if we want to keep or destroy. We're gonna move on. Here we have some pieces we have a lot of Stanley toolbox like this because it can fit like really a lot of type of pieces, different pieces. Here we got all our panels. It's the only panels of all sorts. Black plates. We got other bins full of black plates. Red plates. We got another bin full of. There is more like small pieces, quick to we can take them to quickly build something. Like example, small slopes. This thing. This and over like the old model that can be useful for other things than this one. The scopes. Here we got other small pieces. This is full of like hooks, like plate with hooks. Different kind of plate with hooks. This is the diamonds and random piece. But we got other bins full of orange friends. This is more like small chisel, small slopes, those things that look like Turk helmets. These is more like rods and all things attached to rods like candles. Really love those pieces though. It's more like small plates, small modified plates. We got lightsabers, rods, normal rods. There we got all bones and teeth, claw teeth. This is only missile piece that really comes a lot in 2007, those years. There's other pieces. This is what came with the Republic gunships. This is more like reactors, rocket pieces. This is all kind of hinge, but it's more like big hinge, like a cockpit, Rock Raider cockpit, jackstone, small two rocks. Those are only round rocks and small rocks because there's another bin with all the big rocks. This is an unfinished project. It's the UCS Mock Sandcrawler. It's our dad that does this. This is the Liberty statue, the old one. Actually, those pieces cost a lot of really expensive. And there's I think one or two pieces in this set that cost like $80 each. This is the Technic part. I'm not a huge Technic fan, but we have a section for the Technic. This is not we didn't sort out this, but this is how the Stanley toolbox. The Stanley toolbox are really useful. This is not sort piece that you don't sort out. This is blue, the normal blue, because the other kind of blue are somewhere else, because there's like the 5 or 6 sort of blue. This is a place with all the spaceman and the expensive minifigures, especially like Star Wars one, like the Jango Fett right there, $400 on Bricklink. There's a little MOC right there, Fallout MOC, a Red Rocket station. We see a lot of Red Rocket station and Fallout, and there's always like a different model if you're like in the city or you're more like on the shore. But there's some wheel that we don't sort out because we don't build with a lot of wheels, and there's other wheels like more medieval one. There's big medieval one. There's a old, like really old. I think it's like it's a 1970 or something. This is a piece that we are currently doing the sorting because to put in our sorting system. There's other piece on the floor because I bought like yesterday a deal on Marketplace full of random pieces. There's the light gray section because light gray is not light bluish gray, and we keep because you don't want to mix them together, because when you're building with light bluish gray and you're picking up pieces quickly and you put your piece on your MOC and you say, oh, it's light gray, it's not light bluish gray, so it's time wasting. This is the trans part, like trans clear, trans light blue, trans dark blue, trans black. Trans black is full as hell. Trans clear, trans red, green, yellow. Other trans blue because the bin is full. This is all the like plate with studs on the sides. All kind of. It's not the best sorting system for them because all the small ones get like in the bottom and they are hard to find, but yeah, because we have a huge quantity, it's the best way for now. This is a big wall full of type of pieces, like it's all one type of pieces or like a family of pieces together, like example fences, doors, it's in another bin, like one by one with stud, but like the whole model. Plain pieces, tiles 2x2 and round 2x2. This is like a radiator, I don't know, brick. And in the bottom it's more like colors that we don't have a lot of them, so we mix it together. Like example, all the purple, pink type, because there's like plenty of them. Purple, pink, magenta, lavender. Like this is a gold part, but we have a lot of other gold piece, like the chrome gold. It's in another place because we don't have a lot of them. Nobody have a lot of chrome gold. It's a rare color. There's like the black pieces. This, it's empty but we have like a big bin full of normal pieces, normal block, dark bluish gray plate, dark bluish gray plate, like more bionicle type of pieces. Don't use a lot of them. Red. This place it's this place is with like bins full of full of normal pieces, all normal. Red, white. There's another. I don't know. Oh, it was trains. Oh, all the bionicles that we find in all our deals that we did on marketplace. This is full of bionicles. This is the white. Like all the yellow because when you buy a deal on marketplace, it's always full of yellow pieces, and they're useless except of like putting in structures or things like that. River slopes. Dark gray, dark blue. No, the what? Dark gray. All white pieces. We got a Stanley cup, a Stanley toolbox with white pieces there. So now we're gonna see the MOCs. We finished with the sorting system. You see the MOCs. This is Tatooine that we currently working on. For now, it's only 4 gray base plates, but in the future it might be more because we're gonna put Tatooine in another room of the house, so we're gonna have more space for it. Like all the this is piece for Tatooine, the sorting only for Tatooine. There is another Hogwarts destruction. There's other piece sorting system like extra pieces, reverse slope and slope white, but it's extra, so sometimes we fill up the bin with this case. All the printed. This is more like common panels and thing. More all Star Wars printing, only Star Wars related printings. This is random thing that we didn't sort out for now. This all other type of printing, like example all eyes. This is only eyes, cash, all shell and like octa and things like that. All one by one random things like food. Oh no, these are only food, pies and things. So all other pieces, it's an extra dark bluish gray plates mixed all together. This is only 1 by 2 plates of all colors. You have a lot of them. An extra for dark bluish gray slopes because we have another bin with slopes. This extra white plates, all log or log like piece, like panels, logs, containers, like all containers, like chest, bins, things like that. Arch, boat related piece and like vehicles related piece, like the bins of the dump truck, little boats, piece of boats. This is a container for old pieces, like you see this? I don't know it's which year, but it's whole as hell. Like the 1 by 1 round that was right Lego and not like a hole in it. Whole minifigs. This piece really old. like really, really old. This is empty containers that we're gonna sort some other piece because our scissor sorting system is not perfect, so we're gonna make it better. There is like tools, all tools for like scissors for opening bags, a lot of piece remover, like pencil for, you don't know, sorting plans, like notes. It's all little tools for building. This is the other expensive minifigs and like minifigs for projects and things for project like this microplanet. It will be maybe on Tatooine on the rooftops of the building. C'est quoi des plans? Des magazines. Oh, all magazines. Well, we're gonna see the big MOC, the biggest MOC that we're currently working on. The medieval fantasy world of Agricia. It's currently this big, but in the future we might put a little table right there to fit 4 other dark blue, light bluish gray base plates, because we're gonna do like a dark castle for like the evil guys. And under the table too, we're gonna build. Currently, there's all a mess there, but we're gonna build like a hellish place with the monsters, the demons, maybe a castle. There's it's a cathedral, that I'm currently working on. I didn't finish it. It will be a big tower there, a rooftop. There's the village that we're currently working on. Windmill, the medieval blacksmith, because I don't put a lot of sets in the MOCs. I do, but we enjoy some sets because the medieval blacksmith is really a great looking set, so we fit it in our MOCs. There's much like the in evil place, like in a old abandoned building, the castle for a lot of storytelling. The evil witch house, like for like there. I love this place because it tells a story. Like you can imagine in the past what it was looking like. You can see like Horde took over the place and do camp in the ruins. There's like a graveyard, and under the graveyard, under the table, I want to do like a crypt, like a big catacombs, like with ghosts and skeletons and monsters. There's the enchanted forest, like all the mushroom village, like a little mushroom village with 4 houses, a big tree, a wizard tower with a little dragon, like the wizard is training the dragon. A mine, a like magical crystal mine. There's interior of pretty much all things, but we're maybe gonna put this in another video because it's really hard to like open all the buildings and show everything. Like there's too much thing. This is a tree that we're working on, but we currently are out of pieces for the tree. Like the tree will really go up with big leaves, birds in it, like a bird nest. There's a giant from Harry Potter that we might put in the forest. There's small details, like very small shrine, like yeah, I love those type of buildings that could tell the story, like why this shrine is there, and you could make your own story with it. This is a minifig that I built that I saw on a channel on Instagram. It's a guy that make like based on old themes of Lego, and he does like a sets, but that never exists, with like a faction that never exists, but it fit the whole building style and the whole building style for sets and minifigs too. Now we're gonna see the biggest part of the MOC, the Black Falcon Castle. This is the Black Falcon Castle. You can see the opening area. We didn't finish like the tree and all the details, but the rock with the stairs is finished. Oh, the Black Falcon taking out the magical crystal in the mine to bring them with them to make like experiment sorceries or things like that. It's a huge ballista for killing dragons. All the place in it have interiors, except the octagonal tower, because the structure can't fit an interior, but it's not. But this tower have all interiors. It's like space quarters for soldiers, and with beds. There's gonna be the dungeon, but we might try to move the MOC a bit to fit like 2 base plate more for the dungeon to be bigger, but we're gonna see in the future. Now we're gonna work on the big tower that will be really they will go to the dungeon with a bridge that can fit, because if we want to move the MOC, we don't want to move like a 6 base plate together, so we can fit it. The tower, like this is a big tower. It's all like a place for wizards to like work on magical things. All floors, like the last floor is like a like to work with dead, like a necromancy. The other floor is like a huge library with big bookshelves. The other floor is like a study room for wizards, and this place, it will be a experiment like a room that I'm working on it, and all over the top it will be with like big arches with a big roof, really pointy, like a wizard hat, really pointy, with a big telescope coming out of it to wizard telescope astronomy. They love to watch stars. You're gonna see in the wardrobe there's a lot of sets and a little bit of MOCs too. This is a MOC that we did. It's like a science center city. It's like a modular set. This is a MOC 2 inspired by the 2007 modular set. I don't remember the name. This is a sets like the dinner, the Home Alone house, the tree building, I don't know, modular set. There's a lot of set there. Down to the house, the samurai, I don't know thing. There's a sets too that I did when I was like more a teenager. There's like a battle helicopter. There's a like a military base, futuristic military base that I never finished when I was a teen. I never finished it, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. There is futuristic like vehicles I did when I was more of a teenager, like a big gunship, a tank, other tanks and vehicles, and more like, I don't know, turtle thing, And it's just kind of like a gunship there. C'est les bonhommes puis. There's like all minifigs for the castle that's gonna fit in the castle. In the future when we work on it. Other like the fantasy raw knights. Other minifigures that we might put in the castle, other place like the samurai, big knight, maidens. The lion knight, like a wizard lion knight, all lion knights. The evil guys that we're gonna put in the evil castle, those. You all fit like evil kind of guys. The dragon knights. This actually we never buy one of them on marketplace. Not on marketplace, on Bricklink or Lego. We all got them like in marketplace deals and Kijiji deals. It's a bit broken. A lot of pieces have fallen, but it's also a set that I did when I was more of a teen, like military vehicles, assault tank, alien like vehicles.
Ah, j'ai mis mes tanks en russe.
Oh, pardon. Lord of the Ring minifigs and other guys, I don't know why they're there. Like all those minifigs. Lord of the Ring minifigs actually are really costly if you want to buy them on Bricklink. There's other like military vehicles that I did when I was a teen. Big tank. There are other little MOCs, more like futuristic mining thing. I did this a long time ago. This is all minifigs for the village. Those are actually because with the castle MOC we want to do a game like a Dungeon and Dragon game, and this will be all starting classes. Seals, because seals are awesome. The king of the seals is like a god in the world. This is other UCS MOCs that it's our father actually. It's like plans that you buy on internet. I'm not a fan of buying plans and do like something with a plan, but it's his passion, so we're gonna let him. Oh, this is another MOC, the P1000 rat tank. It's like not a prototype because they never made it, but there was plan in the World War II where Nazis wanna build a enormous tank, but they never been able to do it. This is the bookshelf with all old like the first Lego Star Wars sets and everything in the Lego Star Wars video game, like the first video game Lego Star Wars, because nowadays there's like plenty of them. But all the old things that you can find in the game, like the corn machine, the jukebox, the panel that your character can push to like open doors or things like that, the mini kits, the bombs, the old set with like the first slave 1 of Jango Fett. This is like the old ATST, but this is like the ATST in the game. Actually, the ATST in the game is really like more beautiful than the set that they made. The set is actually really ugly. Battle droids like in the old video game. All the Gungan ride. Pod racers. X-Wing and the Yoda Hut, the first one. This is vintage stuff. Like old vintage, like the first castle. I don't know. I don't think we have all the minifigures in it. We got plenty of them. This I think it's 1970, something like that. The whole town, Lego town system. This is a MOC, like tripod military vehicle. The lunar, the moon landing. It's fake. This is maybe we're gonna make it bigger one day to be like a cross world with Agricia. It's more like a desert place. Like we're gonna put maybe a temple with like the snakes, man snakes, like this one. Black Falcon with desert dressing. Black Falcon is the best castle faction. This is all TIE fighters like the old ones, and more new ones. Actually, some are old now. There is and if you play the Fallout video games, this is like the fusion reactor in the game that you can find all over the place. This is an old Juggernaut tank.
Classic space.
This is classic space. The new spaceship and a few old one that we found in marketplace deals. Marketplace is the best place to find like things like that. Don't want to buy them on Bricklink. They're too expensive. There's other MOCs like tank, World War II tank, a like German spacecraft, other like futuristic tanks. The old Jabba the Hutt like vehicle, I don't know that thing. Sail barge. The like this, it's not a set, but it's a set. It's the I think they currently sell this one, but for Boba Fett. But we made a like a Jango Fett version of it because they never made a Jango Fett Slave one other than the old one. The Razor Crest from Mandalorian. This thing, the barge. First order thing. Pod racers. This is for the. Oh, wow. It's gonna be over for today. We're gonna make other updates later.